What's up YouTube? For tonight's video, we have a full fried chicken team. Okay, this one was actually meant to be for yesterday's upload, but I didn't get quite a good enough battle that I was happy with until today. Okay, as usual guys, leave them team suggestions in the comment section below. Any feedback on the video would be awesome as well. And slap a like on that video if you enjoy it. Let's get to this one. Anyways, this was a Ubers battle that I had. Obviously, a couple of the Pokemon in my team just forced me to go up that tier, and I wanted to anyway. It just seemed right. A lot of the battles that I had weren't terribly close, and the Pokemon that I had didn't have quite enough damage output and bulk to suit this battle. But this was the best one I had so far, and I probably will have. So we have a Darkrai here. I'm definitely expecting a Dark Void here in the team match up at the start. I thought that it might lead. Might get quite a few of them, I noticed, in the Ubers battles. Okay, so anyway, out comes the Primal Kyogre here. Now, I just went for the U-turn because I thought that would be the best play against the Darkrai if it did tend to stay in there and go for Dark Pulse or maybe Nasty Plot or something, or it had a Focus Sash. I thought it might have that as a lead. I wasn't too sure. Okay, so anyways, this thing was scary, and I versed a lot of primals and stuff, and it was loads of fun. Okay, so U-turn does pretty solid damage there. I'm happy with that. I'm definitely thinking, though, with that damage, it's not max health. It probably shouldn't have done that much. So, anyway, I went into Moltres here, and I know it's a kind of an odd swapping, but I had a Power Herb Solar Beam on this thing, and I thought, oh, let's give it a fucking go. I'd lost quite a few battles in a row, and I just thought I wasn't really, I wasn't really into the battle that much at the start. So anyway, I'm going to go get Shrek'd by Origin Pulse. That Solar Beam actually did nothing, really, which sucked. So that's my Moltres down, rip Moltres. Now, it gets a massive buff in special defense, so it definitely didn't do as much as I wanted it to do. Right, anyway, I just went into the Swallow again and facaded away. Now, I'm running a normal Swallow set with the Guts, but with a couple of little quirks on it. Anyway, I needed some main stab, since I was playing it in Ubers. Right, so, and it's not like I had fucking any Pokemon to check Origin Pulse anyway, so I guess I had to lose one of my Pokemon there. Right, so Deoxys comes in here. I know that's probably going to outspeed me anyway, and it goes for the extreme speed there, so I was like, oh no, I'm glad I swapped out on that thing anyway. So this is my bulky Ho-Oh. Now, another problem I had with this team is, when I faced any water-type Pokemon, it was very, very hard because I couldn't just swap it out and, check it with another Pokemon because I couldn't. That's what was the challenging part of this one was. Okay, now we have Volcanion here. This was an absolute bitch to go against because a Sacred Fire there, that's not going to burn, obviously, there because it's the fire and the water type. Now I was like, okay, well, I'm running a Stally set on this one with a Sacred Fire and a Sky Drop. And I gave it Roost for recovery there as well, and I gave it Ancient Power to try and get a scumbag boost on its stats. Okay, so I just went for the Roost there because I knew that it would go for Steam Eruption. I just wanted to see how much it would do. I'm not running max special defense. I'm running max health, max defense. It's still got very sizable special defense there. So I'd say even with max special defense, I wouldn't have been able to just. It definitely would have been a 2-hit KO for sure. Okay, so there wasn't much I actually misclicked there. I was going to go for the Sky Drop and do a bit of damage. So that really sucked. I could have got a little bit more damage there on Volcanion, but it's got nice defense, so it wouldn't have done too much. And I said I didn't have much to check Steam Eruption with. It was it's pretty powerful. Okay, I think that's gone into OU now. Volcanion is pretty cool. It's nice special attack, but it lacks a bit of speed. It screams for a Choice Scarf set. I was just thinking some sets for it the other day. Anyway, so into Blaziken. Haven't used Blaze for ages, so I thought I'd run the speed boost in Ubers. I thought it'd be fun. Now I thought let's run a special set on this one. So I ran Fire Blast, Focus Blast. Protect, as you've seen, to get the speed boost up, and I think I had hidden Power Ice on it, so I just missed that Focus Miss kill, and I know that it doesn't have as great a special defense as defense, so I was really disappointed that I missed that kill, but at least I hit and got it within range there, so not looking too hot at the moment there, considering I've got a Fire-type team, so into Swallow anyway. Just going to go for the U-turn here. I didn't want to go for Facade because Yeah, I'd prefer to save my Swellow, and like I don't want to swap out at this moment. I want to keep Swellow for later on in the game. So he was doing very well in this battle. Okay, so I thought, well, let's swap on my Magmar. This is a Choice Scarf Magmar physical attacker. Now I've got Flare Blitz on this. I've got Dynamic Punch for the lols. I've got Thunder Punch as well. So I miss a Dynamic Punch. Dark Void gets avoided. I've actually... When I was doing this, I was like, oh crap, was this... I've got a couple of sets of this one with Dynamic Punch. I was like, oh, I'm not sure if this is my Vital Spirit one or not. So when it said avoided the attack, I'm like, I'm presuming that's definitely Vital Spirit. Okay, so it hits itself with Confusion, which is nice. So I'm like, oh, like I wasn't sure that it had the Vital Spirit. So I was like, okay, I'm going to swap in my Swellow. If it goes for that, then I'm not going to get affected by it. And then I can, like... You know, I might be able to do something there, but it hits itself in Confusion twice in a row. So I was lucky there. That was definitely luck on my side there. Okay, so Dark Rise down. That's good. Always handy getting that out of the way. So there's 3 pokes down on each side. So the Doxy's coming in again. I know that it's got extreme speed, so I can't stay in on this. I have to swap out, and the other I knew that it would be more handy than the other Pokemon I got, namely Talonflame. I don't like using Talonflame at all, so yeah, it goes down to a Psycho Boost, and we all know that crit mattered. So that's Talonflame down there. So like I said, I couldn't really do too much. I didn't have much to check with. My Ho-Oh is the bulkiest Pokemon on my team there, and it just got very heavily countered with the set I was running. Anyway, so I'm going to get extreme speeded here by the Deoxys. That does loads of health to me there. It's definitely running max attack, and this thing is so scary. It can run special and physical, and it's got awesome speed. The one thing about though, it's got trash defenses, so that's cool. Now I got that down with the Flea Bit, which was nice, and I live on 3 health, which is really cool there. So I've got that Choice Scarf preserved still. Now Zekrom comes in. Now this is probably the coolest part of this battle. So here I'm going to go for the Flare Blitz. I knew that I knew that I obviously would die. Does some okay damage there. I'm happy with that. I'm locked into that move anyway, so that's fine. So I've got my Swellow left as my last Pokemon, the Zekrom left, and one other. So it goes for the Outrage. Now at this point I thought, oh, I could try something here, but I thought, no, I want to go for fun and go for the Mirror Move here. Now I go for the Mirror Move Outrage here on my Swellow. It fucking takes it out. That was so awesome. That was the best part of this battle. And that was so good. So, unfortunately, with their Mirror Move, I Mirror Moved a move that... Jeez, that wasn't a tongue twister. I Mirror Moved a move that actually locked me into here. So, we got a Mega Kangaskhan, and I was like, okay, it's probably going to have something like Fake Out, then Sucker Punch, and I'm dead. So, there's not much I can do here. And, yeah. But it was a nice close battle here. It actually didn't go for the Fake Out, so it was probably running a set more, rounded to Ubers, I guess. That does close to half health. I was pretty happy with that one. So I'm going to get Power Up Punched here. I don't know why they went for Power Up Punch. Like one return would have taken me out anyway. So Power Up Punch is going to kill me here. And there's just enough of the burn to take me out. And that's game. But I hope you guys enjoyed this one. This was quite a fun battle. And that Swellow was really awesome. That Mirror Move was hype. Okay. Enjoy the bloopers.